Sunlight bathes the cozy living room as a mother cat sleeps peacefully on the couch. On a nearby table, clippers rest ominously, foreshadowing a mischievous intent. A tiny kitten watches his mother, his eyes gleaming with playful curiosity. His gaze darts between the sleeping cat and the clippers, plotting a playful scheme. In the living room, a kitten seizes the clippers with a glint of mischief in his eyes. The clippers roar to life in his tiny paws. He begins buzzing off a large chunk of his mother's long, flowing hair. Locks of hair cascade to the floor, a testament to his earnest work. A wide, innocent grin spreads across the kitten's face. Unaware of the impending feline fury, he continues his hairstyling endeavor. The kitten, giddy with his prize, darts into a cozy workshop, his eyes gleaming with mischievous intent. With utmost care, the kitten meticulously irons the hair clippings, smoothing them with tiny paws. The small workshop transforms into a scene of focused industry as the kitten prepares his materials. He positions himself at a miniature sewing machine, ready to embark on his creative endeavor. The air buzzes with anticipation as the kitten's paws hover, poised to bring his vision to life. In the workshop, a kitten skillfully sews hair clippings, crafting a uniquely furry purse. Tiny paws delicately add colorful beads, transforming them into a bejeweled necklace. A glint of pride shines in his eyes as he admires his handiwork, a set of miniature treasures. With a final glance at the calendar, a deep satisfaction settles over the small artisan. Sunlight floods the living room, awakening the mother cat. Her eyes fixate on a disturbing sight, a bald patch on her fur. Shock gives way to fury as her eyes narrow. Her gaze sweeps across the room, seeking the culprit. A kitten cowers, its small body trembling behind a chair. The mother cat's intense stare pierces through the shadows. The enraged mother's face contorts with fury as she snatches the kitten. She storms toward the front door, a tempest of anger brewing within. In a cruel act, she hurls the kitten out into the torrential downpour. The door slams shut, the kitten now alone against the storm's relentless wrath. In a stormy field, a small kitten is lost and alone, rain plastering his fur against his tiny body. Muddy paws sink into the earth as the kitten trembles, fear etched on his innocent face. Lightning flashes, briefly illuminating his terror, each strike a stark reminder of his vulnerability. Lost in the immensity of the storm, the kitten is a small, fragile beacon of survival against the odds. Glowing red eyes pierce the gloom, revealing a prosthetic leg, a testament to battles fought and won. A low, guttural growl rumbles from the dog's chest, a promise of impending danger filling the air. A kitten, small and vulnerable, stands frozen in terror, its wide eyes reflecting the monstrous figure before it. A desperate shriek shatters the tense silence as the kitten bolts, a tiny figure fleeing the approaching storm. Hair clippings and scattered toys litter the messy living room, remnants of a chaotic scene. The enraged mother stands, her face flushed with fury, a stark contrast to the room's disarray. Her gaze burns into the muscular father of the kitten, who remains unfazed amidst the turmoil. The tension in the room is palpable as she confronts him, her voice shaking with anger. "Your son cut my hair," the mother exclaims, the accusation hanging heavy in the air. Fury blazes in the father's eyes, a storm of protective rage building within him. A primal roar tears from his throat, shaking the very foundations of the house. He explodes forward, a force of nature unleashed. The front door splinters and shatters under his brute force, wood and metal screaming in protest. He bursts out into the raging storm, a figure consumed by purpose and raw, untamed power. In a stormy field, wind and rain lash at the tall grass, creating a scene of wild abandon. The father cat spots his son, small and terrified, cornered by a menacing dog. The dog snarls, its teeth bared in a display of raw aggression, pinning the kitten. Without hesitation, the father cat launches himself into the fray, a streak of fur against the gray sky. He engages the dog in a fierce battle, Claws extended and eyes blazing with protective fury. A desperate fight unfolds amidst the storm, the fate of the kitten hanging in the balance. In a storm-lashed field, the muscular tabby moves with surprising speed, a fierce protector awakened. He overpowers the larger dog, sending it yelping into the night. A muddy battle won. Gently, he gathers his terrified, mud-caked kitten, holding him close against the storm. Though soaked, his eyes gleam with fierce protectiveness, a father's love defiant against the elements. The father cat gently carries the shivering kitten back inside, its damp fur reflecting the soft light. The kitten pads softly toward its mother, its tail drooping low, a picture of remorse. Tears well in the kitten's eyes as it speaks softly. "I'm so sorry, Mama." With a trembling voice, the kitten continues, offering a peace offering. "I made these for you." In the living room, the mother cat stares intently at the unexpected gift, her eyes reflecting a storm of conflicting emotions. Her initial anger begins to soften, replaced by a glimmer of understanding as she perceives the heartfelt intentions behind the gesture. With a delicate paw, she reaches out, gently touching the offered purse, her touch tentative and curious. She picks up the necklace, its jewels catching the light, transforming her expression to one of tender appreciation. A soft, loving expression graces her face, her eyes gleaming with affection and gratitude, melting away any lingering resentment. In the warm living room, the mother cat tenderly pulls the kitten into a gentle, loving embrace. She nuzzles the kitten's soft fur, a silent promise of protection and affection filling the air. The father cat approaches with his tail held high, a symbol of reconnection and restored harmony. He joins his family, completing the circle of love and unity in the cozy space. The reconciled family huddles together, their collective warmth palpable in the room. Their soft purrs resonate, a soothing symphony of love and restored family bonds. In the warm living room, the mother cat sits regally, a child's purse slung over her shoulder, beads around her neck. She smiles with feline contentment, radiating warmth and affection. A kitten snuggles against her, its soft purr filling the peaceful room. The father cat watches over them, his gentle gaze conveying a deep, abiding love.